I'm Logan Crawford, and this is Team NFT Studio 24. NFT Studio 24 is a global media platform dedicated to empowering the emerging world of decentralization, blockchain, metaverse, NFT, and crypto by reporting on the latest and most authentic news. Wes Levitt is the head of the strategy department at Theta Labs. He has been working for the company for 4 years, leading their marketing and public relations, analytics, and token strategy. He is also a partner with Alpha Sigma Capital, a leading investment venture. NFT Studio 24 is thrilled to talk with Wes Levitt about Theta's NFT marketplace and collaboration with, get this, American Idol's 20th season. Wes, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Logan. Looking forward to it.
We have some big names to talk about today, including American Idol, including Katy Perry, including The Price is Right. But before we get to all that, let's begin at the beginning. Since Theta is a decentralized video delivery network that works with traditional content in a hybrid model, what was the idea behind launching a non-fungible marketplace on the network?
Yeah, so as you mentioned, we started out, and still our main focus is on decentralized video infrastructure. What we do is we build tools that help video platforms, originally our own platform, but then expanded to other third-party platforms to help them deliver video more efficiently and more economically in a way that gives power more back to their users. But along the way, when building our Theta blockchain to facilitate that, we started seeing a lot of reasons why an NFT marketplace would be really helpful to our media and entertainment partners. And around 2020, a lot of them explicitly came to us and said, why have you not built something on NFTs yet? We'd love to use this as a tool to start engaging our users more. Creative Artists Agency was one of our seed investors, and they were pretty instrumental in that too, saying we've got lots of clients that would be perfect for this. If you build it, they will come kind of situation. So that's what really turned us on to the idea of adding an NFT marketplace as another way to help these media and entertainment companies work with their users.
And this is an exciting time because for a lot of companies that have been entrenched in media, this is uncharted territory. So they really need to turn to professionals like you who can be their Sherpa through the process.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's a lot of work to build this from scratch. It's a lot easier to partner with someone like Theta, who's been operating the blockchain space for 4 years now, built our own blockchain from scratch. It's battle tested, and we can walk you through exactly how we work with other media partners and show you the playbook for doing this versus someone like an individual brand like American Idol doing this from the ground up themselves. It's just not efficient for them.
Absolutely. Now, based on some of our sources, you claim that Thetadrop will be an evolution to NFTs. Can you explain how Thetadrop is influencing the NFT industry as a whole?
Yeah, so a lot of the NFT space up till now has been art focused, or it's profile pictures on Twitter, and that's not to say those haven't had their appeal too, and they've done a lot toward driving interest and driving forward the space. But what we're trying to focus on is NFTs that have more usefulness or utility or some other interactivity with a brand or a game or something else. So you're not just getting something interesting to look at. It might unlock a specific live stream that you can only watch if you hold this NFT using our NFT DRM technology. Or in the case of American Idol, for example, there's ways you interact with the season as it goes on show by show, depending on which American Idol NFTs you hold on Theta. So we're kind of trying to look beyond the version 1 of NFTs and start to think, what are all the emerging interesting use cases you can use in these?
It's interesting because that brings it to a whole other level. I mean, because we think of NFTs as, like you said, a picture of a dragon that exists only in cyberspace. But now we actually have a use for this, where we're interacting, where we're making it part of the programming, where it becomes a little bit more exciting and a little bit more usable for the holder.
Yeah. Like, for example, with American Idol, the way it works, at least in the first season we did with them, season 20 here, was you open a pack of American Idol NFTs and you might get certain contestants. And if you hold a certain contestant that's successful through the various rounds and makes it to the end, you can win different prizes. So it's makes you, rather than just getting a collectible and it just sits there, you're actually part of the game and the process along the way. One really cool thing that we saw was the different contestants' NFT cards are tradable on the secondary market on Thetadrop. So you would actually see in the middle of a performance, depending on how it was going or the judge's reaction, in real time, you can see the value of these NFTs fluctuate. You know, someone totally blows it, that one might go down, or someone might decide this contestant killed it this week, they're the new favorite to win, and everyone rushes to grab that one. So this is a little bit of a proof of concept sort of experiment. It's the first time I've seen anyone do anything like this, but we're going to iterate on that with future seasons and think of new ways to gamify and engage users like that.
And imagine, like past seasons, imagine having an interactive NFT that features Kelly Clarkson, for example, and you purchase that or receive that during watching American Idol's first season, and now she's this megastar. So this could happen in the 20th season, it seems.
Yeah, that's right. And you know, that's really appealing to American Idol, other brands like that, because it really lets you connect with your fan base and see who's been watching since then, who's collected all the way up there. And maybe that's the step 3, 4, or 5. It's down the line. There could be special benefits, or you get to go get a ticket to go to see the show live if you pick the winner 3 seasons in a row, or just you participated this many seasons in a row. So think of it as like your fan club or loyalty program, but on steroids.
Sounds awesome. Now for Thetadrop, being involved with American Idol's 20th season is an exclusive NFT drop, correct?
Yeah, that's right. It's only on Thetadrop.
Awesome. Now you also introduced challenges on the marketplace, and it's unlike any other marketplace. What was the idea behind this new feature?
Yeah, so that's, for those of you who haven't seen it, it's basically, you can form a collection of the different NFTs, and there's different challenges to say, get all in this collection, or maybe participate in this many specific drops. And it's really, it's a way to reward the fans that are loyal and want to collect all of them. It's a way to make sure there's no one's a particular item in a drop that's left out because it's not as popular. Well, it's still important for part of this collection. And we've had a great response to it. And it makes sense if you think about it. I mean, I grew up collecting basketball cards and X-Men cards and everything. And when you've got all of them in your, back in the day, plastic sheets, except the one you need left, you'll do anything to complete that collection. It's kind of the same concept, and it makes it a more fun experience rather than it just sitting there not doing anything. Then it's like completing the last piece of the puzzle.
Exactly. I remember the quest to get a Charizard Pokemon card. I think I wound up paying about $100 for it. If it was an NFT, it'd probably be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars today. And I'd still have it. I don't know where that card is, but if it was locked in cyberspace and digitalized, yeah, I'd have it today, which would be nice.
Right, like all my old basketball cards that are nowhere to be found now.
Exactly, exactly. Now, American Idol is part of this challenges program, correct?
Yeah, that's right. They're, I believe that one was collecting all the contestants along the way as part of it. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, you're the head of strategy at Theta. What upcoming projects or features can we expect from your team for the Thetadrop marketplace?
Yeah, there's a few exciting ones coming up. So this week is with Resorts World Las Vegas, the newest casino to open up there. We've done several collaborations with them. They've been actually marketing Theta for quite a few months now. And that's where Katy Perry had her big residency this year. So we've been working behind the scenes with them a bit, and now we'll do our first NFT drop with them this Friday. Sony with their spatial reality display one is a really exciting one. They've got this this virtual 3D display where basically it'll render objects in 3D, and it's a hardware device you can get, and you can see it with the naked eye. As you shift, it will render it from different angles depending on where your eye is looking at it. And it's being used in a lot of industrial applications, but obviously the entertainment one is the one that's exciting to us, where this could be a totally new form of entertainment. So they're doing an NFT drop where they're going to be giving away several of those. So it's a lot of different things like that. You can kind of see it's in each case, we're trying to look for some angle where this is more than just something that's a picture that sits in your wallet. It's something that does something more interesting, unlocks content, puts you in the club, and so on.
It's very exciting. Like we teased in the beginning, there are some very big names associated with this. Katy Perry, NASA, Price is Right, American Idol. So this is an exciting time for Thetadrop for sure.
Yeah, sure. There's a lot more in the pipeline, and we're excited to see where NFTs evolve to on Thetadrop in the coming years.
Let me ask you quickly about NASA. What's the collaboration there?
Yeah, so that was when we started with them about 2 years ago when the Perseverance rover was going to launch, and it was totally organic. It was just some of our team were excited about it, and we reached out to NASA TV, and they thought it was a great idea. It's a young tech-heavy audience that watches our Theta TV, and so they're excited to stream directly to it. And then we launched NFTs commemorating the launch of the rover, and it's I think a great fit just because the audience that's interested in those type of launches and is a big overlap with those that are interested in new technology like cryptocurrency.
Absolutely. It's kind of a natural fit. Like you said, it's very organic. People who are interested in exploring worlds beyond ours would be interested in the metaverse as well. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Tell me about the collaboration with Katy Perry. She's a huge name, and she comes from traditional media, performing on TV, films, and on stage. But now she's launching into this digital world as well.
Yeah. She was when we got to know her and her team because she's one of CAA's clients. So our contacts over there put us in touch, and we started discussing how to launch these alongside her residency starting at Resorts World. And I hadn't followed her closely enough before this to know, but it sounds like she's actually been a pioneer in a lot of taking her music and her art into experimenting in digital spaces a lot, even before this. So she was excited to be one of the early adopters of this and to put that out to all our fans. And so those are the kind of artists we're looking to collaborate, the ones that they want to try new things and show their fans new ways to interact with them and their art.
Okay, final question for real now. You are an inspiring entrepreneur. I've really enjoyed this conversation. What message do you want to convey to NFT Studio 24 viewers, NFT collectors, Web3 investors, stakeholders who are working to develop the blockchain industry as a whole?
Yeah, I would say that this is there's a lot more exciting things to come, especially if you're one of them who's skeptical about NFTs and thinks that it's just a Twitter picture, or you dismiss that as I don't see why that has value. It may be the case, but like a lot of early things, they're small beginnings, but there's really exciting ways that NFTs are evolving, being used for ticketing for live events, all kinds of use cases that I think the majority of people don't even realize yet. So I'd say stay tuned and keep building, because it's going to be really exciting what you see in even just 6 months or a year.
I would phrase it as a revolution in NFTs. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's going to look completely different than your profile pics of 2021.
It's an exciting time. Wes Levitt, you are at the cutting edge of this, so it's been fascinating talking to you today. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Nice talking to you, Logan.
For the folks at home, be sure to like or comment and make sure to subscribe to our channel to get all the late breaking news, information, and interviews like this one with Wes Levitt. I'm Logan Crawford for NFT Studio 24.